that what is a common misconception in your field that you would like to debunk for the youth, for the people outside the social sector?
That working in the social sector is an easier life. Do it when you want to take things easy. It's not as hectic.
As you know that a lot of the youth is now passionate about working in the social sector because it is now something that everyone's talking about. Is there any advice that you would like to give to the youth, that how it is and what they should do?
No, so I think I love the passion and energy and momentum, especially that the youth have for working in the development sector. A first piece of advice would be, like it would be for any other sector, don't do it only because it's the in thing to do. Don't do it only because it's cool. Please don't do it only for CV value because it makes apps look good. Immerse yourself before you take a more informed decision within the development sector, what particular issue area, what particular role. So give yourself time and make the effort to understand before you make a commitment. Don't be surface level about it.
Yeah, that's a great advice actually. As our panel today is rethinking social sector strategies, do you think the current social sector strategies lack something? If yes, what is the general advice that you would give to all the leaders out there that they can follow to improve these kind of impacts?
Sure. See, again, when we talk in terms of what do we lack as a sector, I think it sounds more negative than it needs to be. Of course, like again is true of any sector, any role, we are going through a maturity and evolution of social sector and development sector in India. So things that we are doing incredibly well, things that we are conscious of we are not doing well and working towards is really a sign of where we are in this evolution, especially of social and development sector organizations maturing in India. One thing I genuinely think all leaders should take on as their personal responsibilities for in their organizations is better collaboration. I genuinely believe that everyone's commitment and passion and energies and solutions, if they could be channelized together, we will not only have more impact, we will have deeper impact which will stick. Right now, we end up, in a way fighting for similar spaces, whereas the problem is so huge that if we were working together to solve it, that would be far more meaningful. But especially in the development sector, where there is no external incentive to collaborate, unless leaders take it on as a commitment, it won't organically happen.
A quick quip about a funny anecdote or a funny incident from your journey so far in the social sector that you would like to share with your audience? Something that you think brings a huge smile on your face, an anecdote.
Yeah, well, I don't know if anecdote which, and if I look at my decade plus in the sector, and we, spoke about more people getting interested and wanting to make a move. I think one of the hacks I developed for myself that anytime people wanted to talk about the sector, I would always bring up compensation in the first conversation. As Indians, we are not the most comfortable talking about money and compensation, and it's assumed you talk about it at the right stage. And initially, I used to find it really funny or uncomfortable because people would get uncomfortable. And interestingly, if you spoke to someone and people will be like, yeah, I'm willing to take a X percentage cut on my current comp. I'm talking about people who are not from the sector. And I had to quickly tell them, well, what we are talking about will probably be X% of your current comp, not an X% cut.